Hey guys, Peyton Snakeback here again for another Goosebumps Books Dig-Ins. This is number 39 out of 62, and the next one I'm going to be reviewing about this week is How I Got My Shrunken Head. Yes, they did make this one into an episode, and honestly, I think I really like both versions better. The book was, there was a lot of different things in the book, but but it was kind of like going in sort of like the same pace in a way. But there was a lot of different things in this. But I think I guess you could say both the episode and the book they had like different plots. The book was about it's about a boy named Mark, and he likes collecting like jungle stuff, like shrunken heads or like everything that would belong in the jungle. And one day he ends up getting a knock on his front door, and it's a woman named Carolyn. Ending up he ends up giving she ends up giving him a shrunken head, and she's saying that it belongs to his Aunt Benna, or it was from Aunt Benna, and you know Carolyn ends up staying the night, and Mark ends up going to Balladora, the jungle, to go see his Aunt Benna, and and when he gets there, Carolyn and the other people, like her brother, Dr. Hollings, and Dr. Hollings' daughter Kareem, they're acting like very strange because they're like asking Mark, "Do you have it? Do you have the jungle magic?" And Mark is like, "What is jungle magic?" And he thinks that there's something really going on, and he's wondering where his aunt is, and they're saying that his aunt disappeared, and Mark's like, "Well, if she disappeared, then why didn't Carolyn say anything?" And but it was a very good mystery book. I really don't want to ruin it. I might when I talk about the differences, but and the episode it was it was basically Mark getting the a package in the mail, which it's the shrunken head, and gets a phone call saying gets a phone call from apparently Aunt Benna saying, "Why don't you visit me um, for 2 weeks?" And Mark ends up going, and he thinks that there's something really odd, and Aunt Benna's missing. But yeah, all right. But the differences, there was a lot of differences. All right, but in the episode, Mark was an only child. In the book, he had a sister named Jessica. Well, in the episode, Mark's mom had a boyfriend. There was no boyfriend in the book. Um, you probably know this one difference. Well, a couple differences. Well, in the episode, the shrunken head gets delivered to him in like a package. In the book, Carolyn comes and gives it to Mark. In the episode, the phone call saying inviting him to Balladora. In the book, that Carolyn stays at night and tells Mark. All right. Now here's the thing that really kind of disappointed me about the book. All right, but in the episode, now the in the episode, this was a really cool part that they had. Like those Chinese zombies that were like working for Dr. Hollings. They had that in the episode. They did not have that in the book at all. Not at all. What else? Okay, and here's another part that was very disappointing that they didn't have in the book. In the ending of the episode, you know, Hollings, Carolyn, and Kareen, they shrunk. So Mark is keeping him as like as like a little pet in a cage in his bedroom closet. In the book, there's really nothing like that. I mean, they do shrink, but in the book, but he doesn't take him home and have him in the cage. I mean, what happens in the book is the shrunken head basically ends up starts talking to him, talking to Mark, telling him about his journey or his adventure at in the jungle. And that's pretty much just about it. That's all I could think of really. But I mean, and I really like the books too. I mean, I'm just it's just kind of like disappointing that they didn't put some of those parts in the book that they had in the episode, like the zombies, the shrinking part. But yeah. Oh, one more thing, by the way. In the episode, what in in the book, they were living in cabins in the jungle. In the episode, they were living in tents, white tents. That's the thing I forgot. And that's just about it. Okay. But yeah, that was my review for Goosebumps, book number 39. So yep. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.